So good morning, I'm down the plot. It's supposed to be sunny, it's a bit of a mix. Hopefully you can hear me okay because I got a new phone. So what are my plans for today? I think maybe tackle, don't know if you can see it, that squash frame there, tidy that up so that looks tidier. I don't know whether I want to mess with the brassicas yet. I'm going to cut back some more on the overgrown plot over there because I've just got the last section to do there. Hopefully it's the last section. And yeah, I guess it depends on my energy levels. Because I've got several fruit beds that need work, so maybe I'll do that. But I think I'm going to start with the strimming. Not the trimming, the hedge trimming on the overgrown plots. And then I'll come back to a more gentle stripping of the old squash stuff. So yesterday afternoon I came down the plot and I showed one of the empty plots to a prospective new tenant, and oh, what surprise, he decided he wanted to go for the one that had the shed left on it, the manure in the compost bay and the polytunnel. Okay, the cover on that polytunnel is on its last legs. He might get a year out of it, but yeah, the poor chap's been waiting 5 years for a plot. So I've just got able to do the paperwork today and get things rolling for that, and then I can offer up the next empty plot. So I'm happy about it. This is just the last little bit. If you can see that storage box, the fence is right next to that green lid of the storage box, so it's only a little bit more to clear. Is it cut back to the fence on either side and at the back. So that is it. It is cut back all the way to the green storage container back there. I've trimmed a little bit of the oak tree that's hanging over. That little bit halfway, 2/3 the way up, those are raspberries, so I've left those. But yeah, that is cut down. So once I've done the paperwork for the what I call the polytunnel plot, I will then contact the next person to see if they want this one or the half plot. Don't know. No, it might be a quarter plot. It's quite a small one up by the gate. I doubt anybody wants the really overgrown plot yet. So we'll start hacking that back next time I'm down. I know it's not a requirement for me to do this, but I want these plots let. I want people growing. So it's worth half an hour here, half an hour there of my time. Anyway, on to the other jobs. Slightly jump the hedge. Yeah. I think that will have to do. It's letting a little bit more light through. But I can't get far enough back. There is a lot of brambles back there. But it's letting a little bit more light onto the leeks, which is kind of what I was looking for. Okay, seeing as I've got a little bit of battery life, I'm gonna climb over the fence into this stupidly overgrown plot and start. No, my luck, I'll get like 2 swipes at the brambles and the battery will run out. But we'll see. Well, that is a lot better than it was. You can actually see in. So yeah, one little bit at a time. If I go around into my plot. Oop. Sorry. But you can actually see that little bit. So it's an improvement. So of course the battery ran out, but yeah, that will do for the hedge trimming today. Now on to work on my plot. So I'm going to tackle this bed. There's still some nasturtiums and stuff growing, but all that dead stuff needs to come off, and any weeds down the bottom. Well, I've done as much as I can on that and the arch over there. I haven't taken out the bottom stuff. I'm going to wait until the frost gets the nasturtiums. But I have picked this little butternut. It's kind of halfway there on curing. So I'll put that on the window ledge. And this little cheeky one was up on the arch over the path. And yeah, I'm gonna have to use that quickly because I haven't got a lot stored. But it should be usable. So yeah, I'm pleased with that progress. I'm gonna leave these plants in for the squash plant just for a little bit longer. There's a, I don't think it's banana. I think it's just very sweet squash. I know, hasn't got much chance of surviving, but we'll see. What next? I thought it was about time I put the little squares in the back of the greenhouse so that the glass is properly back in. Let's see if I can remember how to do it. What I mean is at the back here, there's not a little triangle of glass there. So there's one there and then there's one over there. Well, I'm not sure that side's in correctly, but at least they're both in now. Keep it a little bit warmer in here. So yes, there's still the odd few tomatoes, despite what looks like blight. But yeah, we'll see how they go. Nothing like a Tigerella tomato in November. That tastes alright as well. We'll see. Once the first frost comes, I think all of this will die off. Well, I would have trimmed what started to go back there, but I discovered I didn't bring the battery for the trimmer, so I can't. Oh well, there's always next time. So I'm gonna go off home now. Thanks for watching, bye for now.